Very good morning. Esteemed Director General of ICAR, respected Dr. Gar, IL&FS, Mr. Samson David, Radhika, my senior colleague from ICAR, Deputy Director General Education, Dr. Arvind Kumar, and Director NAM, Dr. Goswami, Dr. Ajit Maru from GFAR, Dr. Malu, GFAR, University of Florida, Dr. Terry Vassal, Mr. Krishna Kumar, and my friend Dr. Dilip Kumar, and just now, very well, managed Director General, Mr. Srinivas has taken a very good review what is happening about the extension in our country. All distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, again, I joined Mr. Srinivas to compliment DG ICAR and IL&FS and all other partners, particularly Dr. Dilip Kumar. Wonderful opportunity you have given, and that's what I think today we require. How to, joining hands, coming together, how we will have the innovative ideas for the various issues in agriculture. So compliments for that, and this innovative ICT and knowledge sharing platform, particularly for revitalizing agriculture extension and education. Very important topic. And whatever our experiences, if you see, globally, in the 1960s, there were population of 3.3 billion, and out of that 3.3 billion population, 2 billion people, they had enough food to eat. And now today we have 6 billion plus, and 5 billion people have enough food for productive life. So definitely progress is there, change is there in agriculture, and particularly under Indian condition, Indian agriculture, we have revolutionary agriculture. As point is always made about the green revolution, whether it is a green revolution, whether it is a white revolution, whether it is a blue revolution, golden revolution related to horticulture, yellow revolution related to oilseed. Of course, still we are much concerned about the pulses and oilseed as far as India is concerned. But the point is that we have very good experience about begging bowl to the self-sufficiency. Today we are self-sufficient. We have record food production, 257.44 million tons last year, and we have about 60 to 70 million tons of buffer stock. So this we could achieve. That could happen, of course, with the great efforts of our farming community, whether it is smallholders or land legislators or women, whatever, and then subsequently the scientists, extension personnel, policy makers, and so on, all stakeholders. So that's why we are in a comfortable position today. But we cannot be contented. We cannot be satisfied on those kind of things, because challenges are enormous in view of climate change and everything. We have to get more from less for more. So that kind of thing, we know our land shrinking, and then again the challenges about our dryland areas, arid land areas, excess rainfall, so many things. So from that point of view, our national agriculture system, we have heard about the main extension system, which is managed. DG has explained very well from the main extension system. Now coming to backstopping advisory to this main extension system. That is what happening from the National Agriculture Research System, what Dr. Goswami said. We have ICAR institute in the country, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, about 100 institutes, and then subsequently state agriculture institutes. Again, my colleague Dr. Arvind Kumar will be talking about that. And all these National Agriculture Research System, along with that, a point was made about the KVKs, Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Agricultural Science Center. This concept was given by Indian Council of Agriculture Research way back in 1974. And ICAR started that partnership, what we talk today, in 1974, way back in 1974 in partnership code. We started partnership with even non-government organizations, civil societies. And this now, today we have 630 Krishi Vigyan Kendras in the country. Out of that 630, most of them are with the state agriculture universities, 428. Then subsequently about 100 Krishi Vigyan Kendras, they are implemented by non-government organizations. And then ICAR institutes, and then our state governments. And so this kind of, platform is already there, that at the district level, the science institution, this Krishi Vigyan Kendra Agriculture Science Center work in a science mode. What Mr. Srinivas said, that link between research and extension, and that too in a science mode at the grassroots level, at the district level. That in 1974 it was started with the main emphasis on the capacity building, training aspect and demonstration aspect. And then as the requirement, as per the demand, ICAR as its frontline extension system implemented many programs. Green Revolution, the national demonstration played a very crucial role. Then subsequently we have implemented lab to land program, operational research program, project. Then this institution village linkage program, technology assessment refinement through institution village linkage program, Krishi Vigyan Kendra. And now we say that these Krishi Vigyan Kendras, Agriculture Science Center, they should work as a knowledge and resource center at the district level. That should be the hub at the district level for providing technology advisory, technology backstopping to all the stakeholders, operating at the district level. So that is the very concept of this Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Agriculture Science Center, advisory role, what Dilip Kumar said about the technology advisory. So we have always that role right from the national level. National level ICAR, they prepare the contingent plan advisory role, and then going down below, to the state level or regional level, within the state, that state agriculture university. In fact, they are responsible for providing the regional advisory services. The directors of extension education, directors of research of state agriculture universities, along with our KVK, they prepare the district advisory kind of. So today we have 352 district advisories ready. We have now, Siddharth Dixit, you will be talking about our national initiative on climate resilient agriculture. So that we have, for last 1.5 years, more than 1.5 years, we are implementing this national initiative on climate resilient agriculture in 100 districts. We are working upon that, and two things are coming up very well under this NICRA project. Is called a NICRA. That one is risk management committee at the village level. Risk management committee that involving the farmers and the scientists of KVKs. And second one is the custom hire. What is required is small holdings are there. We have been discussing with Dr. Ajit Maru about the small holders, how we can have the models for the small holders. We have technology, we have models for the small holders. The question is, examples are there, success stories are there. Question is about outscaling and upscaling. And that's what I think our today's, this interaction definitely will come out with some of this kind of things, how we can upscale with the help of, Infosys or with the help of ICT aspect. That is what I think. We do not have still, we have many experiences. Whether it is the ITC, Ichapal, whether it is the Varna, so many examples are there about the, ICT in agriculture. But how to upscale those kind of experiences for the benefit of smallholders? Because at present there is no single model. available about the partnership. We had recently ICAR 2 at Uruguay, and again emphasis was given on the partnership aspect. Whether global level partnership coming down to regional or national level and going down below state level and district level. What kind of modalities we have about the partnership? So that we have to see. That clarity is required. What focus partnerships are required? Which are the areas? Which are the strengths? What are the strengths with National Agricultural Research System? What are the strengths within InfoSys? Let's join that strength for the benefit of farming community. Fortunately now in KSIConnect and ICAR, we have started with Center of Excellence. Center of Excellence particularly for our innovations in ICT and knowledge management. So those small experiences, small efforts are going on. But let us think about what would be the area. Maybe again action research on partnership and innovation platform. That may be, I think, essential area of research area. Then again, recognizing the importance of scaling up innovation process. What kind of procure the paddy, and they go for milling purpose. So milling recovery is about 60%, whereas this purchaser they want 63-64% recovery. That is not happening. So that difference is going to the farmers. So there, I think private agencies, something agencies required, interventions are required. Yesterday, our former Secretary Agriculture, Mr. General Srivastava, he was traveling in. And very good, work is being done in eastern Uttar Pradesh about the cluster approach. So what is required is, as point was made about input and output kind of. Technology is there. That should be, supported with the backward and forward linkage. And there, I think, a lot of scope for the, private agencies to come up and then really will be very effective. We are strong in technology as far as agriculture package of practices are concerned, where we want your support as ICT and IT, this kind of thing, making decision support system and this thing. As about, point was made, we have different agroclimatic situations. 600,000 villages, more than 600 dialects, so much of heterogeneity, tremendous challenges. In spite of that, we could have the record food production. In spite of that, we have food sufficiency. But let us come forward and ultimately benefit the farmers in terms of profitability. If we could give that profitability, many things we can achieve. That assurance to these farm produce. Again, secondary agriculture. Again, Dr. Ajit Manu, I was discussing that emphasis now in the 5-year plan. We are trying from the Krishi Vigyan Kendras point of view. Already some of the Krishi Vigyan Kendras, they are doing very good as far as value chain mode is concerned. At the grassroots level, whatever potential commodities are there. For example, our jackfruit, very neglected commodity. Nothing has been done as far as post harvest or processing is concerned. But in Kerala, our Pattanam Kitta KVK, they have come up with a very good protocol of processing of jackfruit, and they are now exporting. So this FPO license and this kind of thing, we have to make easier this protocol to that at grassroots level, those formalities, how we can simplify so that whatever raw material available at that level that can be processed, and young youth or women, they can be given some kind of employment for processing and value addition, and ultimately making examples of this kind of thing. So many things are there. At this point, I will stop here. There are many issues. There are technological issues that we'll be discussing. Institutional issues are there, and community issues are there. So much. We have our stakeholders. So many players are there. How to bringing them on the one platform and trying to give solution to those issues. And as a point was made, KVK and Atma, KVK work in a frontline extension system mode, and Atma work in a field extension mode. So that we are trying, bringing them more and more convergence at the field level, but with your support, with your backstopping, definitely will make more effective and more potential system at the grassroots level. With this, once again, compliment Dr. Dilip Kumar and KSIConnect and process. Thank you very much.